Hello everyone, this is Bogey from A Gaming Brotherhood, or AGBGaming.com. We're actually going on 17 years as a global gaming community. So today we wanted to write a tutorial that is keystroke by keystroke to get all new players up to speed with this groundbreaking game, Star Citizen. We're currently working on version 2.6.3, just so waiting for version 3.0 to come out. But first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and get started here. We actually are going into, these are all of our hangars down here. Up here are two areas where we can actually move about and interact with other players. What we're going to do is we're going to go into Crusader. Okay, and up here you can select Best USA, Europe, or Australia. As far as what region you're from to get the best network connection. So we're going to go ahead and visit the Crusader spaceport. Okay, so yeah, we definitely want to get new players up to speed. We've had, there is a little bit of a learning curve with this game. So if you've played other space sims like Elite Dangerous or others, it does have some similar characteristics. But as you'll see, this is definitely going to be an amazing experience for all. So what we're covering here today is really being able to call your ship, boarding, takeoff, landing, and we're going to focus on performing one of the missions, which is the private investigator mission. So it's very easy. There's no combat involved. It's going to get everybody familiar with the keystrokes. I'm currently using just the keyboard and mouse to cover really all players, and all of my key settings are in the default position. So once we get started here, when the game loads, then we'll be able to get going. All right, so here we are waking up at Port Olisar in our Easy Habitat unit. So first thing I like to do, just to for those of you that may get a little nauseous at some of the first player stuff, is you can go into the console by hitting the tilde key, which is by the 1, and then typing R_motion blur 0, and basically turns motion blur off. So and then you hit the tilde key, it'll come right back off. So you wake up in your little Easy Habitat here, and we're going to end up going down to the first floor. So we'll go over to one of the doors here and head down so we can go ahead and call our ship. So now I'm not going to do the keystrokes for the first player movement. Okay, this is just pretty much your standard, your W to move forward, D to move back. So you can go ahead and figure those out for yourself. So, but throughout the universe, there's a lot of different things to be able to touch and move and manipulate, and the default key for that is the F button. So as you notice, I'm coming up to these Port Olisar touch screens, and it's saying use. Okay, so if I press my F button, it's going to show me the various ships that I can call up, and these are all the ships that I have that are currently available to me. What we're going to choose today is there's a couple of starter ships, and I'm going to go ahead and from the game package, this is a kind of a mid-level game package, I'm going to take a Drake Cutlass Black. Okay, it's a very great starter ship, I should say versatile ship. They're doing a remake on it, so so that's the ship we're going to go ahead and choose for this mission here. So you click on it, and then you request ship, and it's going to tell you landing pad 805. Okay, so if you look on the wall up front, you can tell where the various landing pads are, and then on the other side here, 5 through 8, and that's the one we're going to want to go through. So that's this direction. You're going to see in front of me now Drake Cutlass Black, and you can actually see it out the window there. Okay, that's going to be the ship we're going to. Okay, now we're going to come to these I forget what they're called, the little bays, that are going to pressurize you so you can go out into space. So you can go out on the landing platforms here. So you click that button, left mouse button, and we're going to go, as you can see here, we're on strut A and going over to landing pad 5. Okay. So here's our Drake Cutlass Black. Alright. And it kind of looks like a little bit of a bullfrog here, but in order to manipulate these things, like if you have different weapons in that, all you do is have to go up and click on the type of weapon that you want. Click on these little blue dots here, and then you can select, and even weapons on different ships too. So Okay, but we're going to leave it as is. We're going to use the vanilla Drake Black, and it is a fantastic ship. Here you can see the missiles. It has 8 missiles on it. Okay, and I am using Windows mode, so every so often I get myself out of Windows mode. So again, to go ahead and open up the ship, we're going to press the F key. Okay, you can see I'm pointing my cursor over top of a usable item, so I hit F, and it's going to open right up. Alright. So I'm going to get in my ship, and I'm going to go ahead, make sure nobody else gets on board with me. Okay, I'm going to press F, and I'm going to close the door. Okay, there's a lot of different things that we can do in here. We've got beds. This is again a versatile ship. We got a turret up here. If we want to enter the turret, there's a little button here that says, enter turret. I don't want to do that. And this one is going to be to enter the interior door here. So I'm going to press F, and it's going to open the interior door where the cockpit is. Okay, just like everything else, to enter the pilot's seat, I'm just going to hover over it, and then I'm going to press F. And it's going to go ahead and get me in my ship. Okay. So now we're on our Drake Black, and we need to be able to take off. Okay. You can see I'm moving my mouse around. You can see the cursor, okay? And when we go out and fire, you're going to see how that works. You've got your radar systems and everything. So first and foremost, in order to take off, I'm going to press a space bar to go straight up. Okay? Now I still have my landing gear on. I'm going to press N and let it go just real fast. Just tap it. Okay? Now, I'm going to move forward by pressing the W key just like we do in first player. Okay, and to stop, as you can see on the left here, it's going to show my speed here. So W moves me forward, S moves me back. Okay, I can go left, I can go right using my A and D keys, and then to go ahead and do my yaw, my rolls, I can use my Q and E's. Now, if we want to re-land, and we're going to do that here. Okay, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to press the N key real fast, and you're going to see a white strip come up on one of the landing pads. So you want to head over there. This is the best way to do it. Okay, and you don't even have to be perfect, right? So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to stop as close as I can to it. It's going to tell me my landing request is approved, and then I'm going to press and hold the N button. As soon as it starts to move, you let go, and it'll automatically land for us. Alright, and we are going to be landing complete. Okay, so, but we want to go ahead and take off when we want to do a mission. So I'm going to go ahead and press the space bar. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move my mouse out of the way here. I'm going to speed up and press N, bring my landing gear up, and you see my speed's going to shoot forward a little bit. Okay, we're going to get away from the station just a touch here. Okay, now if I wanted to do a boost, which you can, or afterburners, you press and hold the left shift key. You can see it shoots me forward. As long as I don't move, now I can let go of the shift key. As long as I don't move, it's going to keep at that speed. And this is good for going through asteroids or whatever for long trips. But as soon as you start moving, it's going to automatically slow you down to the maximum speed if you're at 100 there. Okay, so we want to be able to do a mission. And what we do is we open up our mobile glass, is what it's called. So, and that is our F1 button. Okay, it has our scheduler, it has our journal, so anything that's was given to us that we can read. It's kind of hard with this text. Let's see if I can turn it off. That's F12, turns off all the chat. There's a travel advisory, and this is all stuff that you can read. So, okay, to back out of these screens, there's a little button down here. You can see at the bottom of the main window. And it's going to be bringing me back to the main message section. Okay, so I'm going to go to the scheduler right now. Here's over here to the right where it says Bogey G, and it shows how many credits I have, which is the Alpha UECs. So I'm going to go to the MG scheduler. I'm going to click on it, and a bunch of different missions are going to come up. If you want the best amount of money for a little amount of time, I shouldn't say a little amount of time. It can take a couple hours depending on the ship that you're in. But the ICC assistance is the one where you're going to make the most money. Okay, but what we're going to do is we're going to do the PI wanted mission. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on this.
Thank you for getting in touch with me.
Okay, it's got a reward down there of 1,000. Now I'm going to close this window using F1. Okay.
It's ridiculous. There is no way that's true. I know my husband. Darnell had his problems, but that is all in the past. I want you to go to the Cutlass station and send me evidence that my husband is innocent. But even if you find out that he isn't,
now she is asking us to go to the Covalex space station. Okay, I'm going to come to a stop here.
I just want to know the truth. I've attached the insurance claim to get you started.
There's our Port Olisar we just flew from. Now we are out of the no weapon zone. Okay, so we can actually shoot. In order to shoot, so I'm moving left and right. Okay, you can see that where my mouse is pointed. Okay, we're using gimbals. That's where it's going to shoot. Okay, and then that's my left mouse button. My right mouse button is my secondary missiles, or secondary. These are non-gimbaled weapons, so it's going to shoot right at the center. If you want all your weapons to do that, you press Alt-J, and this is great for joysticks. It's just going to shoot right in the center. Okay, but I'm going to turn my gimbals back on since I'm using a mouse. Okay, there we go. So that helps more with the flight. So now we need to be able to jump over to the Covalex station. Okay, in order to do this, we're going to go ahead and press the G. Whoops, I'm sorry. B. G is chef. So B opens up all the different destinations that we can go to. Okay, all the different comm arrays. There's Yella, which is a planet. There's another comm array. We also have Cryastro Services, which we can repair and reload. Okay, now it's giving me a red circle saying, okay, it's through the planet, which is where our mission is. Okay, you can see our mission over there in the upside down triangle. Okay, but we can't get there because it's in red, so we can go around. Now the misconception is you have to go to one of these stations first to get around in order to do that. We don't necessarily need to. Okay, so we turn it on by pressing the B, and then to engage our quantum drive, which is what it's called to go into hyperspace, we press F, just like we do to engage anything else. So I'm going to press the F button. It's going to charge up. I'm going to give myself about a 3-second count and then stop it. 1, 2, 3. Pressing F again. Okay, as you can see, our mission little pip there, locator, move behind us. So there it is right there. So I'm going to hit the B button again, and I'm going to see the Covalex shipping hub, and I'm going to go ahead and press F again. Okay, you can see how much quantum fuel I have left up at the top here. And when I highlight it, it's going to say it's only going to use 1% of what I currently have in my quantum fuel, so I have plenty of fuel. So I'm going to press the F button while it's blue circled, okay, and it's going to automatically take me there. And once we get there, it's going to automatically stop for us, so we don't need to press the F button again or do anything else to go into orbit. So, and here we are. This is the Covalex shipping hub. So I'm going to go ahead and get over to where it says find evidence, and we should get.
This Covalex shipping hub is currently closed to the public. We apologize for the inconvenience.
All right. So there's a little entryway. We'll go ahead and show you how to get into the entryway over here. And then we're going to EVA out, and we're going to go get some clues to find the evidence to see if Darnell had some problems here. I'm going to slow down. Okay, you can see the entrance here. Looks like the station took some damage. There we go. Looks like the whole front section there blew out. So we're just going to stop right here. Now, again, in order to get out of the seat, in order to use the seat that you're in, you press and hold the F key. And voila. Alright, now we're out. We can walk around. See, now you can actually have more than one person in this ship. There's actually places for 3 people. I'm going to press the F button to open the interior doors with this red button here. Okay, I'm going to come out to the back and press F to open the exterior. I'm going to walk right out into space. I've got my EVA suit on. Alright, and moving in EVA is just like first person and even like your spaceship, so I'm using my A and D keys to go back and forth, W key to move forward, whoops, hello, W key to move forward, and the Q and E keys to kind of get me stabilized. Okay, now since you are EVA, we are first person, we are in an area that people can actually attack us. Okay, not that a lot of people do here. You press 1 and it can bring up your weapon. Okay, I actually have other weapons here, so I can pull up my shotgun, whatever. But in this case, I'm going to press and hold the R button to stow it. So I don't want it in front of me right now.
This station is currently off limits. Please.
Okay. Well, I gotta find the clues, and upload evidence is over there, but I'm going to show you how to get there. So now throughout most stations and derelict spaceships and wreckage that you see, you find some of these things floating around, this blue aqua looking data pads or markers, and you can actually walk up to them and press F. In this case, it's a data pad that's telling us some information of the story of what happened to the station. So it's not a part of this actual mission, but they're just fun to listen to. Alright, so we're coming over here to the elevator. It is kind of a linear mission, but you can explore around. Okay, we're on floor 1. We need to be on floor 2. Okay, that's the bottom of the elevator. It looks like floor 2 is closed off. So you can see it's closed off over there. We can't get through, so we're going to have to go up to floor 3. So we're going to go up to floor 3. And we're going to move around here. Oh, and look, there's another data pad. Oop, that's not a data pad, but there's data pad in here. I know because I've explored.
Hey babe, I just got the package you sent. Incredible.
Alright.
Sorry for the noise. The crew surprised me with a shit.
Alright, so we're going to keep going around here. So see, we can see there's another data pads in the center there. We'll end up in the center here. So we're still going around section 2, deck 3, excuse me, and we need to get to deck 2. So we're going to go around here till we find an elevator, which it's easy to tell in here because it's all red. Alright, so we're on 3, so we're going down to 2. So here's another data pad down there. Alright, and voila! There's the upload evidence. Now, you're going to do this, go up here. There it is. Okay. And you'll notice down at the bottom there, it's going to tell you object complete, find evidence, and it's going to show how much money that we were awarded, the 1,000 AUEC. Okay, and then mission completed. You can look on here, and it's going to show in your completed missions section as well. I hit F1 to get in here. I'm going to use F1 to close it back out. Okay, and really that is the end of this tutorial. So enjoy, and we look forward to seeing you in the verse.